Frankfurt Book Fair 2012. We are at the hotspot Professional and Scientific Information. And with me is David Turner. He's with Apex. He's based actually in Garland. Nobody knows where Garland is, but Garland is a part of Dallas, and everybody knows where Dallas, Texas is. So, David, what kind of services does Apex provide?
Well, we help publishers with a couple of different things. Primarily, we work in the realm of digital services, converting books either from print or from PDF into EPUB formats, EPUB 3, XHTML, things of that nature. We also do a lot of work with semantic enrichment, working with a lot of typically scholarly publishers, adding this contextual metadata so that it'll drive more new products for mobile or more linking of products and things like that.
I mean, this whole digital business is a big trend at the moment. How do you distinguish yourself from other competitors? What is special about Apex?
Well, I think there are a couple of things that are special about Apex. One of the things that we're really good at is that we fit a niche. Sometimes publishers really need a boutique type service provider to help them work on one book to make it really highly interactive, etc. Other times publishers need just a really a high volume amount of work to get through. They have a large back file or something. And we fill a role that's somewhat in the middle of that. So we can work with complex materials. We typically work with things that are a lot of tables, graphs, images, etc. Yet we can handle large volumes of complex. We recently did, not really in the book space, but we did the digital archive for Vogue magazine for Condé Nast. So that gives you kind of an example of something that's really complex and detailed, that you need to have a beautiful product, but still something that's a large amount of work to do.
So you mentioned on the one hand non-fictional publishings, on the other hand Vogue, which is where's the focus actually?
Well, the focus tends to be on complex content. So in the book space, that tends to be scholarly content, it tends to be educational materials, scientific, technical, medical types of things like that in the book space. But then we also do a lot of newspaper work. We did the London Times, the Wall Street Journal. We work with some of the big aggregators there. We do magazine work as well. It's things that are complex layouts are areas where we typically will do anything from the scanning and imaging to the heavy markup, cleanup, enrichment, and a lot of metadata services around those things. So.
Sounds interesting. So what's new this year?
What's new this year, I think, is that I think a lot of publishers are looking to take that next step with their content. Many have taken the initial plunge to do digitization, if you will, and they're realizing that, they need to take that extra step. There needs to be more interactivity. There needs to be more connection. There needs to be more mobile devices. So I think that's probably the biggest push that we're seeing right now. And then I think the other thing is that they're realizing the value of good, clean metadata. For years and years and years, metadata has come in so many different formats, incomplete, and we're taking a bit more of a digital asset management type of approach to publishing, where the metadata is so key and so critical. So we're cleaning up a lot of metadata for publishers, and hoping that that's going to really drive a lot more sales for those publishers, because in the digital market, really your metadata is your salesperson.
Yeah,
so.
Of course. Yeah. So are you already cooperating with a lot of German publishers, or is this a first step into the German market now?
We do a little bit of work with German publishers. We work with German Humanities publisher, a large one here. We've worked with the German Library, but we would certainly love to do more work in this market. So we find this is a fantastic event, and had a whole lineup of German publishers I've been talking to today, trying to do some additional work. So
that sounds very promising.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
So what's your impression about Frankfurt Book Fair in 2012? Is it everything is going very well, or how's the mood, how's the atmosphere?
Oh, the atmosphere is fantastic here, and I think the great thing about this fair is that really it brings people from all parts of the globe, and in a way that no other book fair really can compare. So it's a great place to be able to see people from Europe, from Asia, from the US, all in one place, and all ready to talk about what's the next new thing, what can we do, how can we move forward. So yeah, and I think the atmosphere this year is especially just bright. I think everybody's looking forward to the future.
We love to hear that. That's perfect. Okay, David, thanks a lot. Good luck to you and your company, and hope to hear from you soon and from Apex.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Bye.
Thanks.